Hi, it's Wednesday, March the 1st, and I hope your day is blessed. Well, I've just stopped by to drop in a slip of paper in this basket with the number of steps I walked yesterday. I'm standing in front of a display we have here in the atrium celebrating a theme that we have for this season of Lent. It's walking to Jerusalem. It's actually a continuation of a theme that we had in Advent about sharing the story of Jesus, of which we're all part as people of faith. And as we moved into the new year, we talked about continuing the story, and this is a continuation even of that. As I said, the theme this Lent is walking to Jerusalem, and what we're trying to do is to emphasize that we have a walk of faith. Now, we provide opportunities in that regard through worship and Bible studies and other means during the season of Lent especially. But we're also going to give us a reminder through our feet. And so we're encouraging everybody in the church of all ages for the next few weeks through the season of Lent to keep track of your steps, your daily steps, and be conscious of that as you're not only counting them, but imagining yourself walking to Jerusalem. Evidently, if you could walk to Jerusalem, of course you'd have to cross the Atlantic Ocean and be able to walk on water as Jesus did, but apparently it's about 2,400,000 steps to Jerusalem. But guess what? We've already collected over 200,000 steps among our church members. So I know we can do it. And we encourage you to participate in this exciting ministry. You might want to keep a journal each day as you're walking, and then tally it all up and then put it down on a slip of paper whenever you're here at the church. And behind me here, you'll see we have a basket with blank slips of paper and pens, and then over here is the basket collecting those slips with numbers written on them. So I hope you'll stop by frequently and to keep track of your numbers. If you have any questions about this, feel free to contact the Reverend Rhonda Herman, our Minister of Children. She has pedometers, by the way, if you're interested in that. And she tells me that there's an app that you can get on your phone that can also act as a pedometer, so you may want to consider that. So it's a good holistic approach to our faith during this season of Advent, a physical aspect as well as a spiritual aspect, and I hope you will consider it. By the way, we have something else very exciting coming up. You may see these posters around the church that say Creation Care and Creation Justice in Western North Carolina. Well, we are having a special guest speaker come to the church on Wednesday, March the 15th at 6:30. That's right after the dinner at Providence that evening, which of course begins at 5:30. It will be in room A106 here on the Providence campus. And our special guest speaker will be Nancy Keziah from the Western North Carolina Conference Creation Care Ministry team. She's going to share with us this ministry of our conference, this initiative which has taken off, and something that we're considering doing here at Providence UMC. This world is created by God. We celebrate that truth. The book of Genesis opens reminding us that we are all part of creation together. We, the people, as well as the animals and all aspects of creation, plants, and the world in which we are blessed to live on. It's our responsibility as human beings, and especially as people of faith, to care for creation. So we're going to learn things about what are problems that we're facing today, what are ways in which we can help, and why should we care? Those kinds of topics will be discussed at this presentation. So I hope you'll mark it on your calendar. That again is 6:30, Wednesday, March the 15th in room A106. Nancy Keziah from our Western North Carolina Conference office will come to share with us. If you have any questions about this presentation, feel free to contact the Reverend Brandon Dirks, our Minister to Missions. So we have a lot going on, and there are many other things during this season of Lent, but these are two ways in which perhaps we may grow closer to Christ and open our hearts and our minds to new ways to serve Christ faithfully. May God bless you this day.